Hi, welcome to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. I mean, this is holiday time. Everybody want to get into the goodies. And guess what? We have Sandy and Tony from the Cake Artista and located at the Cupcakery. Now, this Cupcakery, we went through this, and you see a few shots of the Cupcakery. And we're going to show you and tell you about the Cupcakery. It's located right here at, what is that? Kingwater?
Edgewater.
Edgewater. I knew it was one of those waters. Edgewater.
Yes.
And actually, they have some delicious thing there. But what we're going to do is the holiday time. Everybody's putting on eating a little things. But these are something that you really want to. Welcome, Tony and Sandy. Tell us, how did you two get together? I mean, you look like twins to me.
Yeah, we're sisters.
You're sisters.
Yeah, we started very young. We were 6, 7 years old, climbing up on a table, trying to
Well,
get
a
to the
grandma
cover.
must have been involved, or a mother, right?
Yes, well, we used to do it on a slide.
Oh, I see.
We were climbing up, little girls on the table, and we were getting all the sweet stuff and just kind of concoction up some treats, and we'd have the family taste it and approve it, and they're like, "Wow, you girls are gifted."
No
So
kidding. And how old were you?
gosh, we were about 7 years old.
7, 8.
7 years
Yeah.
old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Tell us, how did you decide to really give us a shot at the cupcakes?
Oh, it took years before my sister and I actually collaborated. We both entered into careers, professional careers.
Mm-hmm.
I went into and opened up an IT healthcare organization, and my sister's a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we said, hey, let's do what we love in our second half of our lives, and we decided to open up the Cake Artista located at the Cupcakery.
We never stopped
Cake
cooking.
artistry.
Yeah.
Cake cutlery.
So
Now, how did you come up with that name? You could have come up with any other name. Why that?
I know. We wanted to
Cupcake.
put in a little of our, our background, which we're Hispanics. We're,
Good.
here, and we're Puerto Ricans, and we came here, and we were young, and so we wanted to kind of introduce some of our, heritage,
Abilities,
flavors.
Yeah.
We've got a couple cupcakes here, which we brought for you. One's
Wow.
called the Tres.
No calories, right?
Well, we started it off with the 2-point Weight Watchers, and then we started adding embellishments and made it a little more of the points. But we've gotten some notoriety on our Tres Chile, which has 3 peppers, cayenne,
Oh, yeah. Right.
habanero, and ancho, and people just love that. And then we entered in competition, and we won first place.
Right,
No
the
On the-
Zanta
Yeah.
International Festival this year in
Is
May.
that right?
We took the judges and the People's Choice Award.
And
Best
where was that?
chocolatier in Annapolis.
Annapolis. Oh,
this year.
wow.
For the Tres Chile cake truffle.
Yeah, so we're really excited about that. We brought you samples and your staff.
Yeah, I see. They're real fancy too. That's
Yeah,
you
and
know what I mean.
that's why we-
What about the design on something like that? That's tough. How do you?
Yeah, we kind of come up with some creative designs because, we just think that a cupcake just not only tastes good, but, it's got to look good and appealing.
Yeah.
And so,
Attractive.
we do all of our stuff is pretty custom. So we kind of take logos, like we do events that have your business logo on them.
Oh.
That, and so like we had one event not too long ago that we did bridesmaids dresses and the tux for the groom, and we made cookies.
Make cookies.
And
yeah.
the
I know it's chocolate chip.
well,
That's one of my favorites.
they were butter cookies.
Butter cookies.
They were happened to be butter cookies, and then what they had on them was the customer was presenting them to the bridesmaids to ask them to be their bridesmaids. So it was very custom. It says on the cookie it says, "Would you be my bridesmaid?"
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's so we do kind of mostly custom work.
Yeah. Well, are you bringing along the youngsters in your family?
Yes, yes, they'll be, yes, on our
Yeah.
website. We do have one of the little kids, the grandkids. We've got
Right,
grandkids now
that's
who,
it.
we have
You know,
the
I'm a
mixer in their hand.
grandfather, so I'm looking back at the youngsters.
Oh, yeah.
Getting them exposed to something like that
Yeah.
early, like
Absolutely.
you all got involved early.
That's how we do.
Yeah, during the summer, we get
Yeah,
some of the
well,
grandkids come in.
it's
and help out.
so very important, that
It is.
the talents that we have, we pass them on to the
Absolutely.
youngsters.
yeah.
Sometimes they don't want to hear it, but
Yeah, no, I mean, all you gotta do is show the bowl. Remember, we were growing up, we wanted the bowl and the mixer. The
yeah,
mixer.
After
Yeah. Now it's like you get the bowl if you just hold on to the mixer. You just gotta earn your bowl.
Yeah. Well, what about the ingredients and things like that? Tell us a little bit about that. I know you're particular
Yeah.
about it. Tony, you're going to talk
Finest
about that.
ingredients. We use gourmet chocolate. And our buttercream is an Italian buttercream. And
Italian buttercream.
yes.
Oh, that's a new one, isn't it?
Buttercream.
Yeah, it kind of makes it light and fluffy.
Yeah.
There is a difference between that and the American buttercream.
Yeah.
Makes it light and fluffy because, again, we try to keep it, we kind of, our motto is we respect sugar.
Yeah. Oh,
So we're really not going to pile up your cupcake with frosting. We want you to enjoy the cake. The cake is important.
great idea.
Yeah, so the frosting is light, half the sugar that you would taste in a regular, cupcake at other places. So we pride ourselves on that, on the sugar content.
In preparation for these contests, just tell me, what is your routine?
Practice,
Practice.
taste. We involve our customers when we
You have a taste panel?
Yes,
Oh, I'll be part of that.
we identify customers that have fantastic palates, and then you're like, oh, we need you, and they'll, when we develop products, we use them as our tasters.
We also have the cupcake of the month.
Right.
If
Oh, you have
name
the
our
cupcake of the month? How did you decide
whoever
that?
wins, whoever's
You just
name we
decide-
choose, they
Yeah?
come in.
You don't
and get it.
take your birthdays and say, well, this cupcake of the month will be April.
Well, no, we have the birthdays. When you just come to the store on your birthday, you get an automatic free cupcake. So there's no raffling. You just come get it. But we do have an extra cupcake of the month, so you throw your business
where's
card
that,
in it.
Edgewater? You
And
said- I don't remember
Edgewater,
Birthday
Maryland,
cup,
yes. You just come on in and we hand you a cupcake for your birthday.
Now, your business, you're involved. Now, what about these businesses, that cater? You do catering too?
Yes,
with
we
that?
do. Absolutely. I'm glad you asked about that because we are really looking, we're building our business in the wholesale piece.
Yeah.
So we have an account, a major account, that we provide 300 cupcakes a week to a exclusive retirement community. So we do that, and we want to build that area. So we're
Okay. What
providing-
about senior citizens? You get
It-
involved with them. They are at a point. Well, they don't have time to get into a fancy thing like the cupcake, but they enjoy them.
Oh yeah,
That's funny that you said that.
yeah.
We just hosted an event.
What was that?
We just hosted an event for senior citizens
With the senior citizens? And where was that?
at the store.
We had at the
Cupcakery.
store. It was
All
Wednesday, this past Wednesday.
For
we
senior
had.
citizen, hey, you heard it out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
On the Ed Brown show, you want
Oh,
to go down there
I know,
and
they-
get a
So much
cupcake.
fun.
They had a.
You don't give them a cupcake based on their birthday. If you're 100, you can get 100.
We give them a free cupcake at 90. We have
At
free
90?
cupcake at 90. Oh yeah, we had
At
two.
90, you get a
two-
free
Yeah,
cupcake.
Two
big
customers.
one.
You get
Huh?
a big one, the
Get a-
big huge cupcake.
No kidding. At 90. You
At
heard
90,
that? Hey,
yeah.
Ed Brown.
So your
Hey,
90-year-olds,
when the
come on
holidays
down.
Come and everything, all you 90-year-olds just roll on down there and get a free cupcake.
Absolutely, yeah. But let me get back to the senior citizens. We had 14 come Wednesday, and we had to make truffles, the chocolate truffles. We
No
had
kidding.
chocolate on each of their tables. It was four per table, and they dipped their own truffle and they decorated them, and then
They enjoyed it.
And I'm still hearing
Yeah.
how much they enjoyed it. They thought they were just going to come and get a free cupcake.
Free cupcake, but
They
they
had to
got
work-
involved,
they had involved.
in the manufacturing.
They loved it.
Of the cupcake. Now, to start a business like that, I mean, what does it take far as equipment? I know you need a spoon and a bowl, but you know, when you're on a professional level like you all are, tell me just how do you get involved with that?
Well,
Equipment.
yeah, equipment-wise, takes a lot of all your commercial equipment. We thought in the beginning we would have one commercial refrigerator and one commercial freezer, only to learn that we needed two. So you do start, you know, with buying a major. Everything has to be approved, NSF approved, which is you know, the approved from the health department and all
FDA,
commercial,
yeah.
and that. So we have to purchase all of that. You know, you think you could just buy
A bowl and
a
spoon
bowl,
just
everything
make-
has to be stainless steel, and then we had to purchase not a regular microwave, but a commercial microwave. So everything is very different to us. But
And that's great that you have those cooking classes for seniors. What about the young people? You have
yeah, we have.
classes for.
Oh, absolutely. We've trademarked Cuptivity. Another tongue twister. It's called
Cuptivity.
Cuptivity, which is an umbrella under Cupcakery, and that allows all ages and the young to come in and build their own cupcake. So they have build your own
And then
cupcake parties.
Then you have a
And we
contest
certified
too.
instructors as well. We
You
did-
have
we did-
contests between the young people.
Yes, one of the contests between the children is that whoever cupcake weighs the most, they get a prize. But I don't disclose that in the beginning because, you know, they really pour. They were really poor on those condiments. I've seen them in the beginning. I was like, oh, I don't think we need to tell them what's involved in this, you know, activity. But they build their own cupcakes, and then we bring the scale, and then we
but
weigh
I never
them.
heard of the weight being one of the criteria
Yes,
for winning.
The
I would
best.
say
It's a-
taste would be more important. wouldn't
No, because they get to decorate those
Yeah.
cupcakes. Yeah, they get to decorate them, and then we weigh them. And then we have another activity that we give them aluminum foil, and then they dress up the birthday person. And
the actual person.
yeah, so
Wh-
that's kind of fun. One of the children decorated the birthday person and made them a mermaid out of aluminum foil. We're excited when we see that. Yeah, we
So
were.
we have age-appropriate activities for them.
Is that
And,
right?
like the scavenger hunt, musical chairs, and you know, all that's incorporated into the party.
Incorporated.
Yeah, under Cuptivity.
Yeah. Right.
And then for the lovers, we have Cake Date.
Oh,
And they
cake
come
date.
in and they, yeah, Cake Date. That was a hit for us as
Yeah,
well. They come
February
in.
last year. We
Yeah.
had the couples sitting at the table making their own Valentine's
Making,
heart-shaped
I,
cake
I
truffles.
imagine people like that cupcake with the heart on it. I guess that,
Oh, they
that
loved it.
design is one
Yeah,
of the
that's
favorites.
exactly what they had. Yep.
And-
They made flower. They made a bouquet of them.
And the-
A bouquet.
And the guys were the ones that planned the whole
Now
event.
that's what I was
Yeah.
going to
And
ask.
the women were surprised
you would
when-
think that females would be, but males are involved in this
Yeah.
too.
They were surprising their lovers,
sure
their
did.
wives, and their.
And boy,
that,
were they surprised.
that they could do. And I know you don't give the recipe out, right?
No, you know. No, they enjoyed just making them and just fellowshipping, and we had little miniature foods and treats on the counter, and it was they enjoyed it. We're doing that again this year. this
Yep, yeah.
February. Absolutely.
What time?
February 14th.
February 14th.
2 sessions
you,
of
you
it.
heard it on the Ed Brown Show. February the 14th.
Yeah.
There. You can and supposing when you have these cupcakes, do you have outside? Can an individual bring in their own recipe and compete? Or,
We haven't gotten to that yet, but that's interesting.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's
because
interesting.
grandmom, they all, your grandparents and all, they had recipes with nothing written down.
I like
you put
that.
A,
Yeah.
yeah, you put a little of that, you put a little of that, and a pinch of salt, and a pinch of that, and I know my mother used to be sweet potato pie. She really, and I learned to
Ooh.
do it.
I need
and
that
then
recipe.
I
We,
made it.
we need that
I
recipe.
mean-
We've got 4 pies
Right.
that
I
we.
made it for my kids, and then,
Oh, wow.
then what happened is I stopped. After they grew up, I stopped making them. So they come back and they say, "How do you do it?" I said, "I don't remember." I said, how much is this you for a pinch of that and a pinch of that?" But actually, the seniors can really be very helpful.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, right. They
Wow, that
because
is
they
a
have
great-
these
that is
recipes,
an awesome
family
idea.
recipes like
absolutely.
your cutlery, cupcake cutlery is based on
Yeah, old traditional. Yeah,
right.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And why
when you
not?
when you have something like that, what you have to do is you make sure you write things down, because it's to carry it on. Because if you're not doing things like that, experimenting with it regularly, sometimes you forget.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's happened.
The little things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because really having the cooking classes, just like you were saying, what about how young do you get involved with the cooking classes? The youngsters, I know you don't go down
Yeah.
all terrible too.
No.
The
What was all this?
parent shows that this, that tells us that the child shows an interest in baking. Does like maybe 6 or 7 years old was the youngest. I
6 or
believe.
7.
Yeah.
And youngest, and they're involved in, and then you actually tell them how important the ingredients are.
Yeah.
based
We
on it.
yep. We give them the little documentation that
Yeah,
shows.
right.
We've got a little booklet that shows.
Good.
And it's a takeaway. And so we've got them. We seem to get more the 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old girls that really enjoy coming in, and 4 or 5 of them at a time. They're little best friends, the BFFs, and then they come in and we walk them through it, and then they have a little takeaway, but they learn some of the things in the commercial kitchen, because it's obviously different than their home kitchen.
Right.
So we definitely coach them and stay very close to them, and they end up making cupcakes, half a dozen rather. Takes some
Maybe
take
you
along.
come up with a contest that would represent a state, or either how you have states that they have flowers that represent certain states, and you can develop a contest here in state of Maryland or Prince George's or whatever
Yeah, that's a good
jurisdiction,
idea.
and
That
that
is a
would be
good
the state or the jurisdiction natural, #1 item, and make it into a contest, because a lot of people have different ideas about it in cooking, that they don't pass on to anyone. They just go along and do it,
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, we're creative, so you've got my,
Yeah.
wheels turning here about some of that. That
Right.
could be very exciting.
Of course, I would like to see something like that, how a state or jurisdiction have a national a flower, a national item, something like that. Because I think it would be, people like it because as far as eating is concerned, they get a chance to taste
Taste
things.
it, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And that's it. Now,
Yeah,
getting back to the ingredients, you were saying that you actually, when you have the youngsters there, you actually inform them on different products to use to
Yeah, you do.
maintain the quality, because see, that's what makes products go from generation to generation, is that they have a quality standard, and I'm sure that you have a quality
and
standard.
we take them through, like, for instance, there's different chocolates.
Yeah,
The
right.
caliber of your chocolates, and some people are using the Hershey, or then you get the Ghirardelli, and then you've got your Barona,
right.
and so there's different levels of your chocolates, and so
Well,
it'll change the taste. So
Right.
we inform them that way.
And really too, it would educate them because now you have. I know when I was growing up, everybody was talking about milk chocolate, but now the thing is
It's dark chocolate. That's
right?
healthier
My
and
wife
correct.
had the same thing. You know,
Correct.
they one of the stores have croissants, and they make sure they put the name dark chocolate in it. You know, and they put in that. Cells. Yeah, the fact that an item is involved with dark chocolate. When I was growing up, milk chocolate was the number one. You know, I didn't even know anything about dark chocolate.
Right. But they found, studies have found that its properties a lot healthier, et cetera, and that's why people are leaning towards dark chocolate now.
Dark chocolate.
But it does, does vary your taste and the type of product that you use.
Yes.
We're going to the Amish. We're trying to stick to the local. For a lot of reasons. One, to support the locals, as well as to, if we run out of something, we're not trying to order it online, and then you got to pay for shipping, and then you might not get it on time, which happens, or it comes broke, so we really want to support our local. Is important to us.
Yes.
Absolutely. So if they can have the product, we have a particular, he's not a baker, but he's a bakery supply that we go to because he can get the product, so we support him. That that type of thing.
Yeah, because see, people don't understand too. A product determines a lot on temperature. If you bake it too long or don't bake it enough, it comes out with the wrong flavor. Yeah. And so,
wrong output.
Isn't that one of the keys? And that's why you have to have a programmed oven. So when you
that's why everything has to be written down, like you said.
Yeah, right.
Tested, and but from the very beginning, when you put when you do your product development, you've got to document.
Yeah, you got to document.
You got to document what you did.
Yeah.
Because also, if something ever goes wrong, you got to go back to the basic and say what happened.
Because
I could have altered it. It could have been a number of reasons why.
Well, that's important in cooking is the temperature, and how long. You can put 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and it makes the difference in the flavor.
Oh, I burnt the pecan pie just the other day.
Yeah, right. Because
we use the commercial ovens, which is different from the home oven.
Yeah,
so
right.
You really have to calibrate that temperature.
Right.
Get
A
that
commercial
right.
oven is more precise, right? I mean, and when you the length of time and everything.
Oh, that varies.
That has to be right on the button. You know what I mean? You can't say, well, I guess it's finished. You know what I mean? You gotta document.
Right, and so that's really kind of key when we do our training, our baking classes and our decorating classes, especially the baking classes, because what we teach them in the facility is going to vary when they go home.
Right.
So that's why we send them the packet that says, look, you are 350. You're a 350 temperature, but we're 315 here. So, we've got to keep going back and forth. So we document it for them so that they can recreate what they just did in our facility at home.
Because it's a difference in the commercial and the ones that they have at home. The elements and things like that. Because the way that the temperature you cook at is critical. Just as critical is the ingredients. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
So
they both go hand in hand.
Okay, so what's next? I know a lot of holidays come. You had Christmas and New Year's. I guess you guys get involved in all of the holidays. Well, you got New Year's coming up. Do you have anything special for New Year's that you're coming up, or Christmas, the holidays?
We partnered with 1-800-Flowers.
You did what?
We partnered with a company to provide fruit bouquets. So you can purchase fruit bouquets directly from our store or online.
Which means we get to dip all the fruit in chocolate, like your strawberries and your
Pineapple.
pineapples, and we decorate them. So like a pineapple, we use cutters, our cookie cutters, and we cut that out so we can cut a tulip out and dip it in chocolate or half. You know, dip it half in chocolate or flour, you know, because we use all of our cutters. And our cutters will give you the decoration, and then we put faces on them and hearts.
Well, you got to
make a
be
bouquet on them.
artistic to use the cutters.
Exactly. That's why we call
You know
cake
what I mean?
artistas.
Because, I mean,
That's right. Exactly.
yeah, somebody there cutting, they have it.
Exactly.
But I want to thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for
And,
having
hey,
us.
Look, you know, when you want a cupcake, hey, I'm not going to say a word as soon as the camera goes off, or I'm going to take a bite of these cupcakes. And that's what you should do. Go to Edgewater there, and Tony and Sandy here, and see them, and tell them that Ed Brown sent you.
I
Okay.
will.
You
Thank
have
you.
a parting word?
No, but we appreciate you having us and giving us an opportunity to showcase what we
Yeah.
do, and we just thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
because
so
that's
much.
what we're trying to do with Ed Brown Show. Get the young people involved in the business community. That's what they need to do, because that's the future. And the
our
training for
legacy.
the young people is very important. Continue that, and also the senior citizen.
We've got it covered.
So thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming. This has been Ed Brown. Hey, look, you better get some of those cupcakes, I tell you.